Good morning, student of class 5. How are you? I hope you all are fit and healthy. So, welcome back to your EVS class, student. Today date is 19 November 2021 and I am teaching you chapter number 16, the Great Indian Desert. So let's do little recapitulation what we have done in the previous video. So student, in the previous video we have completed the book exercises of the chapter. Okay, now in today video we will start question number A, B, C. That is, first question is take the correct option, that is the MCQ question. Question number B, fill in the blanks, and question number C, write true or false. So first three book exercises we have completed in the book. So now all of you take out your classwork copy, open page number 100. Now we start writing the question answer of this chapter. So question number D, short answer questions. Question number 1, I read the question for you. What are oases? So what are oases, student? Oases are the fertile area in the desert region. Okay, where the underground water comes to the surface. Okay, and most important thing is that, student, you will see most village in the desert are clustered around these oases. So what is oasis, student? Oasis, the fertile area or region, you can say, in the desert. Okay, and what is the reason for that? Reason for that is that the underground water comes on the surface. And another important thing which you will observe, that most villages are clustered around these oases, because as we know that water is very important for us. Okay, and we require lot of water in our day to day activities. Okay, so that is the reason the most people or most villages clustered around these oases. So note down the answer. A fertile the fertile the fertile area in the desert where underground where the underground water comes to the surface. Okay, so the fertile area in the desert where underground water comes to the surface. Okay, so now I read second question for you. What are sand dunes? How are they formed? Okay, so what is the desert? Is a vast sandy and rocky. This having small hills of sand dunes. Okay, so and how these sand dunes are formed? These sand dunes are formed due to the blowing of the wind. Is it clear? How these sand dunes are formed? These sand dunes are formed due to the blowing of the winds, and you will see these small hills of sand in the desert area. Okay, note down the answer. Question. Firstly, note down the question. What are sand dunes? How they how are they formed? Answer. A desert is a desert is vast. It covers vast means it covers a big area. A desert is a vast, sandy, and rocky. This having small hills of sand dunes. These are formed by the blowing winds. So, what are sand dunes? How are they formed? A desert is vast. A desert is vast, sandy, and rocky. This having small hills of sand dunes, and these are formed by the blowing winds. You can also take a screenshot so that you can easily note down the answer in your classwork copy. Next short question is, write the name of few centuries found in Rajasthan. So few centuries which are found in Rajasthan are Ranthambore, Bhagalpur and Sariska. So these are the name of the few centuries which are found in Rajasthan area. Question number 3. Write the names of a few centuries found in Rajasthan. Note down the answer. Few centuries are are few centuries are Ranthambore, Bhagalpur, and Satiska. So student, we have completed the short question answer of the chapter. Now we will start the long question answers of the chapter. Wrong answer questions. Now start question number E. Wrong answer questions. Who are Banjaras? Why do they roam from one place to another? So the nomads of Thar desert which move from one place to another are called it Banjaras. Is it clear? Because they live a nomadic life. Okay, so nomads of the Thar deserts, okay, that move from one place to another are called it Banjaras. And what is the quality of this Banjara is that they are very good in making the things from the metal iron. Okay, and they are known as Banjara because they always move from one place to another in search of the food. Okay, so in search of a food and work, they move from, especially food, in search of food they move from one place to another. So note down the answer. The nomads of Thar that move from one place to another are called it Banjaras. They are good at making things of iron. They roam from one place to another in search of of food. ठीक है. So the nomads of Thar that move from one place to another are called Banjaras. They are good at making things of iron. They roam from one place to another in search of food. You can take a screenshot. Okay. So let's discuss the second question. Why are the days hot and the nights cools in the desert? So if you see that in the desert area, the days are very hot in summer and nights are very cold in winter. So night cool in the desert. Okay, in a hot weather in summer, the days are very hot and very cold in winter. So what is the reason for this? The reason is that the day are hot and the night cool because the sand absorb heat very fast in the daytime. Okay, what is the reason for that? Reason is that at the daytime when there is a sunlight, so sand absorb the heat very fast, and at the night time when there is no sun, so the sand cools very fast. That is the reason days hot and the nights cools in the desert, because it is the quality of the sand that due to the heat it become very hot, and at the same time when it is night there is no sunlight, so the sand cools, the sand also cools very fast. So this is a reason why the days are hot and the nights cool in the desert. Is it clear? So note down the question. Question 2. Why are the days hot and why are the days hot and the nights cools in the desert. Okay student, we will continue this answer in the next video.